Yeah, folks, if you're looking for an easy infinite deck, it might be this one. I only had a little bit of time to record today. I was pretty close to infinite, and I thought, hey, let's just fire off a quick infinite run for this video using a deck where I can just turn off my brain, just blindly play cards and still win. And that's why Hela came to mind, particularly with Agatha literally playing your cards for you. But these Agatha Hela builds right now actually have really good data post infinite. It was like one of the top 5 or 6 decks right now post infinite. I think number 6 with a 0.71 average cube rate post infinite, which is fantastic. 59% win rate, super high. And yeah, that encouraged me to play an Agatha Hela run. And I'm actually just going to show you the entire run to infinite in this video with some highs and some lows. And I'll be honest, some tilt. Because I remembered at the end of the day, I kind of hate playing Hela decks. They drive me a little bit crazy because you just don't really have that much control. And it really feels like just blindly throwing cards out. And I sort of hate that. I hate how shaky that feels, how uncontrollable it feels, how you don't have any like reactionary cards really. That can be tough, but it can also still be pretty easy. So I thought you guys might enjoy this run either way. And showcase a little bit more snapping than I normally do in my videos, showing some snapping techniques, some more snapping in this video than normal. So anyway, this is Agatha Hela, and this might be a hella easy way to hit infinite, as you're about to see. I forgot to hit record! No! My sick game! It was so genius! Oh, I played a destroyer that didn't destroy an Ebony Maw, and you guys missed it. Oh, man. All right, so I think I'm about 12 cubes from infinite. I don't know how fast or easy it'll be to hit, but I think it'll be pretty fast and easy. We can just play the Agatha. Yeah, why not? Let's play Agatha right. I don't know why, but that seems spicy. This does make, you know, Redshift perhaps a little harder to utilize, honestly, because you don't really want to discard your Lady Sif necessarily. Because, I mean, I guess you could. You could just Lady Sif and then Ghost Rider it back later. That hits a Scar or something. Ooh, we got a Weapon H deck. Okay. Guys, I'm looking at the data on Weapon H. Like, I'm getting some real mixed signals. I've seen a lot of people putting on Twitter, like, Weapon H is totally busted. This card's insane. I had a crazy run, this sort of stuff. Like, I'm getting mixed signals, man. Oh, Scar, by the way, got too cheap thanks to Agatha. Redshift, I mean, I guess you get a different 3 drops. It's fine, like we said. I don't know, man. I'm looking at the data on Untapped. Like I said in my video yesterday, there's some totally fine winning Weapon H decks, just like my deck yesterday. Won a ton too. Like, I won a lot with it. I'm not saying you can't win with the dude, but I am saying Ghost Rider locks in here. It's like crazy strong. It might be okay. And with Raft, you probably win another spot. Scar is going to 0, so hopefully they don't play 2 cards there next turn. It's definitely possible, but not likely. Definitely possible. I'm only doing it on the on reveal for me. If I get like a Black Knight here, I might just play the Scar, right? Like they could just play like, you know, Blade plus Guy. I guess you try to go for Ghost Rider here. If you hit Hela, you're really sad. If you hit Isan, you're not so sad. I mean, honestly, you're not even that sad about Hela, to be honest. Nice, we get Raft. Okay, sick. It's really good news. Hela's fine. It doesn't really matter. Odin. Oh, okay, sick. That's cool. Isan's gone. So that actually makes Hela now really interesting, although I guess at the moment it's only pulling, kind of only pulling Odin anyway. Oh, dude, they just gave me more space to contest this. That's amazing. Blink pulls a death. Which, I don't know, that seems fine, right? That's even more power there. I don't have any way to get the Scar even cheaper. Hela's not really very good right now. Any reason not? Like, you could play Odin now, but I don't think you need to. I think it's just going to be like Scar, Gambit, Odin next turn, right? You go Gambit twice. Try to delete something really good. I mean, you got crazy numbers, right? So you feel pretty safe there. Like, even Weapon H doesn't contest, but she is 0-14. So anyway, on the Weapon H train, right? Like, I was looking at the data on Weapon H. All the discard decks not running Weapon H post Infinite are better than the ones running Weapon H. Like, I mean, here, I'll just show you exactly what I mean, right? Like, here is like the top 2 discard decks, I guess, right? No Weapon H, 0.58 cubes. Weapon H, 0.34. Like, the Weapon H ones are worse than the ones without Weapon H, or the one without Weapon H. So it's like, I think people are just forcing it because it's a new card, but I'm worried it's making the decks actually a little bit worse. That's the scary thing, right? So yeah, like we said, we can just go Gambit, Odin, Scar. I mean, honestly, Hela is still pretty good too, or actually even so is Ghost Rider, actually. Ghost Rider pulls Isan. And then you can do like Scar, Odin. I mean, we know right's safe, right? There's no way. And then you think mid's safe like this too, isn't it? How do you ever lose mid? Maybe you 22, 27, and 9. 14 would be 27. I think this is fine. Gambit's like technically a little riskier. I think this is fine. Yeah, they went Weapon H there. It's got to be fine. Yeah. Little overconfidence from them here, maybe, given how much power I can dump out. Because they don't know about the Raft card. They don't know about Scar, right? It's just like a million points here. Even if they put in Weapon H and APOC, they weren't big enough here. I guess was kind of a threat to me technically, but like I said, it wasn't big enough. So I don't know, man. The Weapon H thing, like, I want to love the card. I'm not trying to be a downer, right? I just want to give people a realistic expectation. And it's like, I think it's fine, right? Like, it's data 0.21 cubes, 52% win rate. That's fine. That's because it's in good discard decks. That doesn't necessarily make it a great card for discard though. But I've seen some like really good players at really high ranks praising it and playing it well. It's like, is it a skill cap thing? Is it a, I don't know. Like, I'm just torn on Weapon H. I don't know what to do. I love him, but I also think he's just kind of okay, not that amazing. It might just depend on the player, the experience. I don't know. He's all over the place. All right, we got Agatha in hand. We got no Redshift, no Corvus, no Sif. Good God. Gambit, you're going to do this for us, buddy. I believe in you. So we played one game. We got 4 cubes. I actually technically played one more game that I forgot to hit record for that gave me 2 cubes. But as far as the video is concerned, we've played 1 game and we've netted 4 cubes. Nor Dimension, like, we could probably work well with Nor Dimension, actually. Corvus Glaive, no dice. I mean, I guess for sure we play Corvus Glaive, right? Even if you hit Hela, it's not a total disaster the way this deck is built. And of course, just a higher chance to hit Agatha or get ramp into Agatha. Both cases are fine. Rocks don't really matter much for us. I will say Scream's a pretty great hit for Gambit, but care more about accelerating my game plan than disrupting the opponents. And you might just hit a Scorn, which, I mean, oh, nice hits. Totally fine with those hits. I mean, it is 2 6s, which makes Hela worse, but everything else is fine. Blink now guaranteed to hit Scar, which seems fine. Next turn could already go for Hela. Not that you necessarily need to, like we said. Lady Sif would help me get rid of Death. Redrawing Corvus Glaive. I mean, honestly, Hela's kind of already worth it. You know, Ghost Rider first, though, is sort of free. Polaris pulls that there. Okay. I mean, opponent's definitely going to have some big numbers this game. Batman getting big already. Could end up in Lake Hellas, too. Black Knight plus a Gambit, huh? Kind of like the idea of locking spots in, but is this enough points, you know? You get Agatha or Isan or, I mean, maybe Hela or Death. We're like kind of actually locking in. It's a decent Black Knight half the time. You almost don't want to play the Jhin, but you got to get rid of it for the sake of Gambit, you know? You don't want the Ghost Rider to repull you as Jhin, so I don't know. I don't really need the extra energy necessarily, but it doesn't hurt. Death one time? No, it's Hela. What do we hit? Scream, maybe? Batman? Batman's solid, yeah. I'll deal with that. That's okay. Oh, I forgot about Zorn. Oh, no. I forgot about Zorn. Oh, shoot. I mean, it doesn't really matter other than just giving Scream points. We get one of our 2 cards here. Isan was the low roll. I'm locked in mid accidentally. That goes right, which is actually kind of nice. Gives me some points distribution, maybe. But I'm really only sort of playing Death. Miles is not that big. Jhin has locked them in right. So that actually feels... Oh, the Ebony Blade gets pulled for free. I forgot. So now I can just rip Death right. That's fine. I don't know if this was how we wanted all this to go, but Like, technically, I guess we're fine. Can they cannot flip. I was gonna say, can they flip anywhere? They cannot flip enough. Had to get both mid and left, which was gonna be real tough. 10 and 9 point deficits here were gonna be hard with no ways to move. In a weird way, accidentally clogging myself out really helped, right? Like, made their moves harder. I just got lucky on the distributions, to be honest. So, yeah, we're up 5 cubes, I think, so far. 7 cubes to go. Surely I don't just run the table here, do I? That would be the easiest of easy infinites. Gambit, okay. Sokovia? Aw. 6-drop discards, I think, in particular, are pretty rough to work with. This, that Mr. Fantastic makes me think they might be a... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they might be a Mr. Fantastic Onslaught deck, which is a pretty cool deck I played a little bit of this week, but clearly not that. Sif is good for Black Knight. Hopefully Agatha plays the 4/12, since we're not going to be discarding Agatha, looks like. Unless we find an alternative. You could go for the Gambit, but... I think it's okay to just go for the death here. I really don't want Adam Warlock gaining points and doubling them down in Hospice, right? So I think we maybe just let him win there so he draws cards. I don't know how much the opponent cares about drawing cards. Quicksilver's so weird with Mr. Fantastic. I just don't know yet, really. It's like you think Wiccan stuff, but you also just don't know. Ice Cube could help me get an Agatha down, you know, faster regardless of anything else here, which is good news. She might also now play Blink, which is actually totally fine. That pulls a Hela, which is going to get me 22 points. Oh, it could pull Ghost Rider, actually, which is still pretty great, I guess. Either one's fine. Isan rips the Ebony Blade, which is cool if you get an Isan, I guess, but it wouldn't be able to do that left, actually, since Blink is also going left. We'd be out of space. Hela, though, would send them potentially elsewhere, which would be very nice. So 50-50 here on the Hela is cool. Iron Man. Okay, so I am still thinking kind of like Onslaught Mr. Fantastic stuff, but they do have Iron Man Mystique to still make some big plays with this deck. I've seen that. Ghost Rider's the low roll. Isan's also the low roll. Dang. I mean, 25 points is a lot of points, but I'm kind of sad. So now we get to play Agatha wherever we want. I guess you go here. Your next turn is Ebony Blade Scar if you want, or you could make it Gambit. We could also do something cool this turn with like Corvus Glaive, Gambit, and discard the entire hand, which would be sick if you drew exactly Hela, but otherwise it's really hard. We might have to rely on a Gambit here. The opponent has snapped this up, which makes me very nervous. Like, you know, Gambit Iron Man, Gambit Mystique, Gambit Onslaught, something of that nature, you know? Seems very, very shaky, though. I mean, without their Mr. Fantastic, oh my god, this gives me even more time to do cool things. Now that's another turn to draw Hela, potentially. I'm a little worried that Hela is still not maybe enough, though. Redshift Scar doesn't really seem very good either. I think this is just Gambit and see what you hit. While we have priority, there's fewer key targets like an Iron Man or whatever. I actually kind of think I want to go for Mystique more than Iron Man here, though, weirdly. Chance I discard the Jhin, which I don't really need. I don't want to lose a Scar here in particular. I need to hit Iron Man or Mystique. I think I prefer Mystique, but whatever. I mean, anything's potentially good, but Scar is gone, sadly. Did we hit Iron Man at least? No, worst target on board. Literally the worst target on board. Literally the worst target on board. Like, are you serious? So this actually now making me think Tribunal is a huge threat, right? Tribunal left is going to be too many points, or even mid, I guess, too. Hela, while a lot of points, does not feel disruptive enough, right? How big do you get here? You're at basically like 25 and some big number. 21. This goes to 25. You basically are at like 25, 27, 25 like this. They're already at 62 and 5 is 67. So that's like 22 already. If you assume a Tribunal goes down mid, the power jumps like crazy. I think we have to retreat here, right? It kind of sucks. I feel like we had so many good Gambit hits. Kind of sucks, but I think we're a little trapped. very guaranteed to have Tribunal because we gave them all the Adam Warlocks to avoid those power buffs, you know. I think we had some lines this game, right? Like we just got, why can't I click this emote, man? I hate how you have to hide that screen to click the emotes. I think we had some lines like that Isan hit, the Hela hit, right? A few things that might have balanced our power a little better, but we might have got trapped into a bad Tribunal game too. So maybe it's a relief we didn't do a little better. We might have gotten trapped into a bad game and suffered for it. Job Bluth. That's fun. Agatha, no good way to discard reliably right now. Where's Redshift? That's not Redshift. Literally nothing to do except Gambit into who knows what. Who knows what. Perhaps we can beat this Iron Patriot though. Ooh, no, we like Corvus Glaive way better. Yeah, Corvus Glaive is just 1,000 times more likely to be good. We want to hit exactly Agatha and Death. Agatha, Death here, please. Classic worst case examples. Agatha, please God, later don't play yourself in cloning. I guess we'll be playing her that turn though. We'll be fine. We can sort it out. Wrong order. Oh my God, Agatha, wrong order. I guess I am getting another Gambit here. If I get that Victoria hand destroyed too, that's actually pretty sick. I don't think we'll win Sakar Grand Prix usually, but imagine we discard that, or destroy that Victoria hand. That would be really cool. Cosmic Ghost Rider's fine. Pretty much generally fine against us always. Victoria one time? No, Cosmic Ghost Rider. At least that's a big 6 power guy. I mean, that's not that bad. Agatha also gone. Not that it mattered really for this turn anyway. Isan does pull a Gambit actually, which is pretty cool. You could also make it pull an Isan in the future. I think the question though is like, what's my next hit? And this Gambit giving me a card for Black Knight. I mean, if it hits Death, that's a pretty big Black Knight guy, a pretty big Ebony Blade. This turn's a bit weird. I don't know exactly how we want all this to go, but opponent has extra energy. It's just a lot of stuff. Like, you know, Airsham energy. They've got Sakar Grand Prix energy. Just like, I don't know, a lot of things. Infinity Ultron, is that in their deck or from Airsham? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I forgot about the Isan Ghost Rider. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, bro. I forgot. Okay, so we just hit Hela. It's easy, right? You just hit Hela and you win. It's so easy, dude. This turns into Scar off the blink. It's so easy to win like this, man. You go Ghost Rider mid, maybe? Maybe. Hopefully I don't hit Redshift and then immediately pull that back with Ghost Rider. That would be the nightmare scenario. Opponent has snapped. My God, dude. My God. That makes me think they have Eliath mid. I don't know. We're just going to rip it. 4 cubes, though. No, I can't rip it for 4 cubes. I'm way too behind. No, I gotta go. Sucks, dude. They're stealing me from having fun. But the goal of this video is to hit infinite, so we're going to not have fun. We're going to do the right thing. Sadly. Can't do the right thing. So 2 losses there, unfortunately, means we're down 3 cubes those last 2 games. Those did not feel particularly easy, but I felt like we just hit weird stuff. But we're still up a net of a couple cubes, which is nice. We just haven't really been hitting our Redshift games, right? We probably need to snap on our Redshift games. There we go, baby. Snap on the Redshift. We don't really have a great hit with Corvus Glaive just yet. Let's see what this next location is, then maybe we snap. Sakar. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's do it. Might be okay. We got a lot of big stuff in hand for Sakar, which is nice. Hopefully we don't lose our Hela to a Corvus Glaive or something random here, but Death is good. Isan's good. Agatha's good. Let's snap it up, dude. So we're 3-2, but I did record, like I said, I played one game accidentally before I started my recording, which was a sick game, and I'm really sad. I may include the funny little part at the end where I realized I wasn't recording. That was a fun part. Helicarrier. Okay, Isan Helicarrier is gonna be nuts, and they've wasted their Khonshu. This is a great opener for us. Wow. So now we don't really want to go for Corvus Glaive though, because we lose our Hela. And Hela is already honestly pretty solid. It's like an 18 power card. Dude, I think we just play the big Scar, don't we? Like, you could do this. You're gonna have extra cards in hand potentially, but I think you just play the big 12 power Scar, man. You got a 16-point lead mid already. That's pretty nuts. That zombie power man's never going off. Oh, dude, this would be so sick. This would be so sick if you left the Hela, huh? If you don't leave Hela though, like, what if your only card in hand is Death? You just don't even get to play it. And you have only Ghost Rider off the top? I think you gotta wait, right? I think you just gotta wait. I might even just play Blink for power next turn and play Hela for power. You know, I don't think you have to get crazy on it's my point. MODOK gone. Okay. Weapon H is at 5. Morbius isn't really all that big. Blade hits Weapon H again. He's at 3. Did I just have like a bad day with Weapon H? I feel like everybody else is getting better Weapon H's than I did, man. I don't know. I mean, it's just Sif into Hela, right? It's super simple. It's not fancy, but I think it's good enough. I think you probably put the Hela right just to have some good points. Like, she still has a good chance to hit one more card there. Opponent's at 22, so technically Hela flips if they just go Weapon H and don't go for a discarder. And if she doesn't hit, then you might get... You're going to get at least one 12 power card left, which often contests. You know, if she misses here, she has to go here, even if you waste some points mid. So, I mean, I think it's a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance she hits 12 here and holds hard. And if not, 12 actually still has a pretty good chance left. I think you're okay here. This wasn't like the Dream Hela where you're dumping 8 things, but it's like kind of just good enough, you know? Isan got you so far ahead on this zombie power man. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, so it's literally Weapon H plus something. That's fine, like we said. They may not even discard here. Yeah, they don't, yeah. They go for the contest mid, but it's not even enough because of the Agatha. It certainly would have been without. It would have been 29 to 25, which they mathed out. And I guess they hoped that couldn't flip right, but yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good Weapon H Colonel turn to finish the game, by the way, actually. Like, that's a good final turn. Better than some, but I don't know. I'm just not the Weapon H guy, I guess. I thought I was gonna be the guy, the Weapon H lover, and I think he's really fun. I don't want to lose sight of that. I just don't want this video to be a hate Weapon H train either. I just want people to have realistic expectations. I don't know if we're getting realistic expectations or not. So, what are we at now? I didn't even look. I think we're kind of 3-2, maybe? 4-2? 3-2? I don't know. Oh, we got Redshift, though. This could be another good snap hand. I just hate that the Hela's in it, you know? I think it's tough when Hela's in there. I don't know if Redshift is going to get played left or mid or right. Hospice. We don't really benefit from that at all. Redshift goes left. I think I might snap that. I think I have a pretty cool Gambit next turn as well. Yeah, we're 3-2 up 8 cubes right now. I'm actually technically 4-2, as I've said many times. I had that game, that starter game. I didn't hit record. So I'll put it in. I'll include that at the very beginning, just so you know my real run. I think I started at 98 flat. Valentina, okay. So similar ideas here for decks, I guess. Magneto, it's a good hit. We've been hitting pretty good Redshift cards, I gotta say. Gambit here, do we get priority? We don't. So Gambit might hit something else. I think I like Gambit a little better than Corvus Glaive here. Because I have kind of a natural turn 4 anyway if I want it. Might catch something better here from their 3 power card because they have priority and might not hit Valentina, I mean. I don't know what it would be exactly. This could be a big chamber deck, I guess. Kind of has vibes of a big Isan chamber Valentina hit. So what does that deck run on 3? I don't even know. Like Luna Snow in there or something? Can't even remember. Luna Snow, indeed. Yes. Okay. And we also love... Don't hit the cube, though. Don't hit Hela and don't hit the cube. Death is a great hit. Luna's a solid hit. I mean, I guess you could argue the cube's maybe just as good. I don't know. I will say this is awkward for me because I can't really play well to Stark Industries here. Also, playing Ghost Rider does kind of waste some power from Hela in some ways, but I'm not really too worried about that. It's still a clean play for me and still a lot of power. And Hela will still technically be 18 either way. With some ramp, we could also play Magneto at the turn early. Legion, bro. Okay, I net to benefit a ton here then because I get more mid and left, hopefully. Although, bro, the Valentina didn't get a single freaking buff. They got 3 here, so I actually did net in both spaces. I got 5 to 3 and 8 to 0, bro. Magneto doesn't do much, but I kind of like locking in here to clear space for that cube so that like maybe that point Hela is a really good play left, right? Like you're really far ahead here and then you just seal it with Hela. You also could maybe go like Scar Corvus Glaive. Technically it's not much different than Hela, frankly. Okay, null is pretty tiny. Yeah, I like that I can kind of avoid this. That does sort of point me more again towards the Corvus Glaive Scar path. By 12, you go up 24. You're up by 22. You go up 27. There's no way this deck can beat that, right? Only 2 space. I mean, there's just no way, right? How do they beat this? I'm trying to think of something that beats this, like Shang-Chi, maybe mid. Do you ever play Scar mid to hedge around Shang-Chi? But even that, I would have 12 to 6. They'd have to have something behind Shang-Chi that's pretty good. You do have a little extra energy. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think it's possible. All right, man. Up to 10 quick easy cubes. 4 to go. Pretty easy stuff. I mean, I think there is still some decision-making nuance about like paths in the stack. Like it is kind of sometimes you can just blindly play stuff, true, but you know, snapping decisions and a little bit of nuance around like, you know, do you play the Gambit? Do you play the Corvus? Like little decisions like that matter. Black Knight on 1 is also pretty sick though. We like that. Let's go right. Get out ahead of Death's Domain, right? Death's Domain. Hospice everywhere. Nothing for us on 2, but 3 we got Corvus Glaive, which is totally fine right now with no Hela in hand. It's perfect, really. I guess you want to for sure hit Agatha. Boy, I'm a little tempted now. Like, I don't know, man. I have really good follow-ups plays here with Ghost Rider and Blink as long as I hit either of those, but the Agatha might play Redshift, right? Maybe we have to go Redshift still. Like turn 4 is still really good with Ghost Rider, right? This is really good for Black Knight. Yeah, I think it's better to go safe here. Ghost Rider's pretty solid into Blink still as well. Maybe not that good on Hela though, I guess, if I think about it. I don't know if you need to Blink, in other words. You could also just rip the, oh man, that's a sick hit too, as long as Scar and Death are in deck, jeez. You maybe just go here, right? Like screw the Ghost Rider. It is, you know, more points. It's 19, but Krakoa is insane. Unless it hits Death, I guess. That's a 1 in 4. Also, this is playable off Isan to some extent. 7 power is still a pretty good Krakoa hit, I guess. I don't even hate Corvus Glaive here either, for the record. A decent chance to draw Hela. Opponent, I guess, is locked in mid, but they don't care because of Chamber. It's like a lot of interesting decisions here, honestly, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm torn. It depends a lot on what you draw, because like if you get a 10 power Gambit, that's probably worth playing, right? Especially if you hit Chamber, dude. Oh, Chamber's already buffed, too. Oh my god, bro! The 8 and 8. Chamber is nuts with Hospice, honestly. Yeah, it is really crazy. We got the Hela, but nothing to discard. Do you now go for Corvus Glaive then? Or do you just duck out and go like, you know, Scar plus Corvus next turn? You know what I mean? Like just go for wide points here. Like we said, Isan has kind of a 50-50 next turn. Ghost Rider does hit Death, or excuse me, Blink Ghost Rider hits Death right now, which is a 5-point upgrade, but that's only a 13-point play. It's really not much better than anything else. I kind of think you just go for the boring Oh god, it's just like, it's so sick if you don't get Hela off this Corvus Glaive, right? It's so sick. She's a 613 that probably gets you some awesome cards. Oh, I want to go for the highlight, dude. I want to just play the Hela. Like, bro, it never hits Hela, right? It never hits Hela. This is so sick if it doesn't hit Hela. If it hits Hela, I'm like the saddest man alive. But if it doesn't hit Hela, I'm so happy, dude. Dude, I have 6 cards in hand, man. I have 6 cards in hand, man. Now, this does always pull Blob, which always gets 17 points. Which means I'm going up by 27. I have 30 to 26. We don't think they can add points here because of Ebony Maw, right? I mean, I guess something weird like Dr. Doom or something, but maybe this just holds. Oh, I'm so mad at myself, dude. No Dr. Doom, so I think we just win anyway. Oh my god, dude. I'm not mad at myself because I'm playing, you know, the fun thing, but still, dude, like, it's, way bigger than I thought. Why is he so big? Oh, Hospice! I forgot about the new location. He's insane. 34 power. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, Hospice, dude. Wow. Man, this deck, even when it low rolls, you still high roll. I think we're actually 2 cubes away. I think this is always bugged for me. It's always like a game behind or whatever. Yeah, dude, we have fired off a chill. What are we, like 5-2 or something? 6-2 maybe, really, but 5-2 since I've been recording. This deck definitely just gets some easy freaking cubes, man. What are we? Update Untapped. Refresh Untapped. Refresh. We are 6-2, which means really 5-2, up 12 cubes. That's a 1.5 cube per game average, and I think if we get 2 cubes this game, we might already be done. Which, I needed a quick recording tonight. This seemed like a good way to do it. Here we are. Also, thank God I'm hitting Infinite early in the month instead of the last day, like the last 2 months. I actually played off stream a little bit this month to help. Although, let's get there first. Let's not jinx it. Pretty terrible hand, actually. Yeah, you might want to retreat and snap carefully here. But a Redshift can save everything, right? Redshift to Ghost Rider is such a strong opener. It's all you really need. And just keeps getting worse. I think we're out, guys. Yeah, gotta be respectful of snaps here. You know, this video is a little different since I'm trying to hit Infinite this video. You know, normally I'd stick it out and see what we could do, but doing things a little differently. I think that's not right. Yeah, we're 3 cubes away. 3 cubes away. This is the sort of snap discipline I often hint at in videos, but never really get to showcase, right? Like, because when I'm climbing, it's so different than when I'm trying to make fun videos. Corvus Glaive is something. It'll manage to find Hela anyway. It's like, hey, I'm gonna reach into your deck and discard that Hela. They love each other so much. When a Corvus Glaive and an Agatha love each other very much, they discard a Hela. That's the truth. What's my thumbnail going to be for this video, guys? I think I know. It's going to be Ghost Rider and Gambit. Flaming-headed Gambit is going to be super sick looking. And I'll have fiery cards instead of the, like, pink glow of Gambit's cards, right? That's going to look sick, actually. Color these to orange. Give it the Ghost Rider head. Black leather jacket, dude. That's going to look sick. I can see it right now. You guys definitely like the, like, dark, edgy, like, you know... Cool, like that's the vibe. You guys always love that vibe. Wow, their Hospice hit their zombie horde. That is actually really strong. That's gonna be tough to compete with. What a lucky roll. I feel like we've gotten Hospice every game too, even though it's a featured location. I feel like it's been every single game almost. Morbius. Okay, I like that they kind of doubled down there. Now I feel like I can maybe just avoid that place. Like I don't really need to win there now, you know. Let's go Corvus Glaive for now here. We don't hit Agatha. She's going to take over, though. I hope she doesn't waste power into Hospice. Hopefully we just hit Agatha, and that's fine. Lady Sif, APOC for them. Okay. Ghost Rider and Gambit. Wow, that was kind of all of our mid-game just gone. I suppose if we get a blink down, which is currently guaranteed... Yeah, oh, it's gonna say we could blink into Hela, but now we can't. We can only blink into Scar. Also, Agatha is indeed wasting power mid, where I didn't want to see it. Really would love that blink to go left. Scar right is big. I mean, that's going to be 17 points or something by the end. 18 even, I think. Isan does nothing. Hela is not great yet, to be honest. Not great. Agatha, we just play next turn. I guess she goes left to leave us some flexibility right. Then you maybe do like Hela right and hope a good Gambit hits, I suppose. Gambit Zombie Horde, Gambit Morbius are both pretty nice hits. They lost their Gambit, which is very good against us. So I'm relieved to see that, actually. That's very important. Yeah, let's pressure them left. They're pressuring right with Dracula. Okay. I mean, that's big, but it's not that big. If I do Hela there like we talked about, there's a decent chance. Do we trust 8 here against this Dracula? How many cards are in hand? 4? I mean, like, the APOC got hit once, I think, right? Didn't we see an APOC? It's like 12, 16. It kind of looks like maybe 17 power here. If they went for like a MODOK, they'd maybe go to like 23. I'm beating that even. Agatha's the scary part, but I'm kind of hoping to force these guys there or maybe just hit a big Gambit, right? It's not by any means trivial, though. I need to hit a big Gambit. Mid, maybe now? Okay, that's not terrible, actually. I can live with that. Ghost Rider did go into the right spot and brought back the Redshift. Of course, we wanted to see Death or Isan there, unfortunately, but at least at some points. Oh, you know what? I might have should have put Black Knight first if I think about it, because I forgot that I put a... Well, no, I guess... No, that sequencing doesn't make any sense, right? Colonel America is just a little too big. No! Literally 1 point too big, dude. I got the worst roll on the discards, man. I had Death and Isan, and instead I hit the Redshift. Oh. God dang it. No, the ordering did make sense if I hit Ghost Rider first. I should have Black Knighted first. I put an extra good card in the pool sometimes, right? Because... Well, no, hold up. That's off Redshift, which is off... I'm losing my mind. I don't know. But if I put Black Knight first, if I summon Gambit, Gambit could hit... No, it doesn't matter that... No, it does matter. Gambit could hit a big guy. And then Ghost Rider would have a higher chance to hit the big guy versus the... I don't know. Whatever the case, dude. Lost by 3 freaking points, dude. That's sad. This was kind of a Hela game where it's just like you're down to the... You know, they got crazy points in Hospice, down to the Agatha Hela shenanigans, and we lost, sadly. So now what, 5 cubes away from Infinite, I think? Is that right? We were 3 and now we'd lost 2. Kneel before the cactus. Kind of looks like a cactus, doesn't it? That is the ugliest portrait in the game, by the way. Okay, Corvus Glaive always has Hela in hand. So we're gonna rip the Corvus Glaive, see what happens. If we lose Agatha and Scar, we're crazy happy. If we lose Hela and Blink, we're crazy sad. You also don't want to draw all of the cards that are bigger than Corvus Glaive. Stop. So we need to blink into something awesome like Isan, or, I mean, I guess Ghost Rider's fine too, but don't draw Isan and Ghost Rider by the time I get to blink, please. This stage, you might have to go for Corvus Glaive. Dream Dimension's a bit weird because it could stop your Agatha coming down on 5 if you don't hit her off Corvus Glaive. So that's a bit scary. Loki! Oh my god, they might get an Agatha here. They might just immediately rip an Agatha, dude. And their cards will all get worse, and they'll be so sad. Hospice. Yep, it's gotta be Corvus Glaive. For sure, Agatha, Scar, best hits. Actually, Agatha, Death, maybe best hits now. Not Hela and Black Knight. Or definitely not Hela and Blink. Might even be worse, yeah. Hela Blink's probably worse. Not Hela Blink. Green Goblin, huh? Okay. Deadpool, huh? Okay. Where are all these cards from? We actually sniped the insane hits, dude. Oh my god, we're really good at the video game. So this hits either Ghost Rider or Isan, which makes us crazy strong here. Maybe a little bit of overkill. I might need to start supporting mid a little bit more. I guess, yeah, they were an Airshim deck that went Loki, E-Tree. All of this off of Airshim, by the way, which is insane. This feels like a snap condition now, right? I think for sure it is. Isan's super strong. Ghost Rider's actually also fine. They both give me a decent Scar next turn if I want it, because I don't think we're playing Gambit next turn. So we're probably just playing... Oh, I don't know if we can play Scar. They really did have Agatha. Wow. But it came down already. Extra energy and stuff. We got the Death. Ghost Rider, Death, which is fine. Yeah, Scar is actually still playable because of the extra energy. Right. So Hela only has Agatha in it, which admittedly is not that great. You do have Red Shift here, so you could go Black Knight Red Shift. That puts the Scar in the Hela pool, which means you've got 24 power off Hela, which is pretty good, but you are a little bit susceptible to random power distribution to some extent, which I think is fine. I think it's just so much net power. You hope to just brute force through it, you know. Oh, Weapon H is a fun card for us. Death gone off their Sif. Do they also have a Hela, bro? No way, right? There's no way, right? No way. Just double checking the logic, like, we, you know, 18 points left feels pretty good. If they did have the Hela in hand, they've only discarded a Death. So even that would be exactly 18 points there. I'm just wondering if something like this isn't just always safer. Like 14 points right. I mean, like technically they had Hela and it rolled right. We do have priority. So this Gambit doesn't really have any good targets outside of Agatha. That's the issue, I think, right? So I don't think that's ever the move. I think you go Hela here. If you go Hela here, you do create a nice breakpoint where one of these wins mid. And if you don't go it here, then, like, you know, neither can win mid. So you kind of hope maybe one rolls here and one rolls here, or maybe just both roll here. This is kind of shaky, guys, honestly. Hela left is weird because you might only get 112 here, and that's not enough. Like, I think... Oh, God, they played mid. Oh, no. Is 12 going to hold? Oh, no. What could possibly be mid that's big enough, though? Oh, God, it was close. Oh, God, Red Shift is so close. Oh, my God, dude. This game was scary, but we take 4. Airshim added some real wrinkles here. They got some good lines, dude. Like the Sif, Ghost Rider. Like, I know it's my cards, but man, they got some good lines out of it. You could imagine some fairly awkward hands there. They got some good stuff, guys. We are 1 cube away from infinite. We are currently 7-4, up 13 cubes. Kind of 6-4 since I started recording, I think, but 64% win rate, up 13 cubes, averaging 1.18 cubes per game. The funny thing is now we only need 1 cube. An early snap could seal it for us here. We'll see. We might not want to just bully somebody out for our potential final game, but let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. So Black Knight's pretty great. We want Red Shift. I don't really need to snap here. I'm not going to snap. You know, we can just play it straight from here. Yondu hits the Red Shift. Oh, no. I mean, generally that's not that bad, but would be a cool top deck, exactly. Rocket Pad, tough for us. Gambit's happening on 3, but what the heck do we hit other than Agatha that's any excitement? Nothing, right? We have priority here? We do flip into priority, but now we can go Lady Sif if we want. I think we ultimately like that more, don't we? Because, you know, it hits Death, which is really good for Ghost Rider. We don't know if Agatha will play the Ghost Rider or not. She might play Gambit as the hand currently sits, but... you know, Gambit's still okay, and Ghost Rider would be really good. Oh, she might play Ebony Blade too now, which is insane. I forgot. We have kind of 2 great plays for her here. That's fine. That's actually a decent spot for it, because they might have Shang-Chi in this deck. Yondu mill deck sometimes run Shang-Chi, right? They also go for an Arrow, which means Sif gets some bonus points, which isn't great, but it's fine. Blink is bad, but Ghost Rider's really good. So we'll flip left with Ghost Rider and then finish this game on a randomly played Agatha. Is that right? Yeah. I mean, we'll be ahead in 3 spots probably, so I think it's okay. You know, it's a really big lead left probably. Oh, maybe not. You know what? She flips it. Let's ship it, dude. She flips it, dude. There's no way they go back there, right? There's no way they go back there. Can they win the other 2? It's not impossible. You can definitely, you know, you can definitely flip both of these. 3 and 6 is not a crazy big lead. Oh my God, they played left. What ballers, dude. What ballers, dude. Merlin's enough. Snowguard's enough. What ballers, dude. Shadow King's insane. Didn't even really need it, actually. You just kind of won on points. Aw, bro, what a sad way to lose, dude. Sad way to lose. Now I gotta take 3 again, dude. No. No, man. We are down to an under 1 cube per game average, which is still insane, but no. Black Knight's amazing. Can we get a redshift? I feel like we just haven't hit redshift at all, and that's really slowing us down a lot. Asgard Besiege would be nuts for us, but it's really hard to win if you don't hit redshift. Nothing to play on 2 otherwise, right? We can play a Sif there on 3, but that's not enough points usually. Oh, it's definitely not enough points. Oh my God, dude, no. My run is falling apart before our eyes. Aunt May's. Oh, redshift. Oh no, that's the worst spot, Agatha. You idiot. We're gonna have to tank a stupid destroyer now. There's no way Sif holds. It's only a 4-point net, and they're playing there right now. They've already got 6. We could literally only go to 7. I mean, maybe if you go Sif mid and she lands, right? Maybe if you go Sif mid and she lands left, maybe 8 covers. You still don't even really feel good about it, but maybe it covers. Prowler, by the way, is kind of cool with Sif. Can we talk about this? This is sick. Sif, go left. Give me that free destroyer, Sif. Oh, that's tiny, dude. Sif, go left. Sif, go left. Hold. We don't win, but we deny. Hold. 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 Oh, dude, I cannot catch a freaking break today, dude. Oh, they do lose their Batman, though. It's kind of cool. So maybe we just like avoid left and win the other 2 spots now. I mean, is Prowler worth it to give up, you know, 8 points here on curve? I don't think so, right? Doesn't feel like it to me. This probably needs to go here though, because Ghost Rider takes up a space. He can't really go right. I mean, the crazy thing is I can still contest left. That's what's weird about this, but like, I don't really need to, I don't think. They're not too far behind there, though, is the crazy thing. Oh, bro, this is a sick Gambit, potentially. There's not a bad hit on this Gambit, honestly. They do have priority, so there could be a bad hit. I mean, I'm probably just safer going for 17 here. Isan into Isan's a really big dump, but it can't go right is the problem. Like, do they try to win right, or do they give up right and go mid? I wonder if they think they're too far behind right or not, but they're going to be even more behind mid, so it's like they have to go right. So it's like, in that case, I can't really utilize Isan very effectively. So maybe you go Scar plus... You probably just go Corvus Glaive, right? Because it's less about... Like, you don't know if you hit a target where it matters. You might waste power over here. Yeah, this is probably safe. I don't know what's scary here. There's some big demons, but I don't think they beat 12, right? Only 1 big demon, right? Oh my God, they're going for it though. We have a 24-point lead. Can Victoria Hand do that? 2 demons? There's not another Victoria, right? Oh my God, Shadow Kings, dude. These Shadow Kings are killing my Ebony Blade, man. Dude, I cannot beat the Shadow Kings. Oh, we're shedding cubes like crazy, man. Bro, I'm frustrated. I need 5 cubes again. This is not easy mode. It's just Shadow King train. Whoever said tech died is... I need to have a chat with them, dude. I need to have a chat. The Ebony Blade is proving to be a crazy liability. Can I get a red shift? There we go. We're going to snap up this red shift. This will make life easy again. Onslaught Citadel's pretty risky, you have to say, but this is a dream hand right now. Let's see this location, get a clue on the opponent's deck. Okay, Onslaught Citadel Hood does make me think Shadow King #1 and Victoria hand left potentially, which is really, really bad. Hub also potentially helps them. Spider-Man could maybe pull out a Victoria hand out of Onslaught Citadel. I was gonna snap, but I think with Onslaught Citadel Victoria, I don't know if I can. It's too risky, maybe. Gambit could also snipe one, but that's pretty hard to pull off too. Agatha's gone, which we love. Pretty good Corvus Glaive here too. Ebony Blade, I don't even know if I can play, man. It's been so risky. Oh, this Gambit's not bad. 50-50 hit here. I mean, Corvus Glaive's a way more natural fit on curve right now, though. Blob is, like, potentially quite good for our deck. Is this Victoria left? We lose the Gambit and the Ebony Blade, so no... Oh, that's Zombie Scarlet Witch. Oh, not a Victoria hand deck. Okay. That's kind of all right. This hits either Hela or Death, both of which actually are great. Oh, actually, or Ghost Rider. Hela would honestly already be nuts. Would actually be insane. Just go ahead and hit that Hela and win me this game real quick. It's Ghost Rider into Blade. Okay, still solid. Scar is cheaper. We can go Blob, or I guess Isan next turn gets your Scar super cheap. I do think this is probably worth a snap now at this stage. Like, we're in a pretty good spot. Pretty good power output. Pretty good crazy turn incoming here. I think Isan can go here. Oh, it also can hit Spider-Man, not Blob, which does make Scar a little worse. Spider-Man might move the Scarlet Witch into a powerful spot, though, too. And, you know, you still get the Blob later, so it's not like you're committed to that. I think a snap here is still fine. Isan left is powerful. Hela's still pretty solid, too. Agatha plus Gambit's nice. We have enough power right, too, that Hela kind of feels like she could go right and still be enough power at 25. Isan Blob, just getting it out of the way would help the Scar a lot. Oh my god, the Hood. Oh no. That occupies a spot, but thankfully we did get the Blob, which is going to eat the Hela, so no more Hela top decks, but a 14-point lead's pretty nice, and then you can just dump mid. 20 and move out one of these so that they're kind of locked in, right? Like, this should work fine. Because you're grabbing a big card no matter what, and if it's going right, which we know it is, then it's, you know, you got a big enough lead here. You think you tank that lead. You got a big lead left that you tank. Annihilus, by the way, I know Scarlet Witch, Annihilus Horde deck is pretty sweet, dude. It's cool. All right. Good 2-cube win. Good snap from us. Down to 3 cubes again. Little journey to infinite here. A little, I wouldn't say any stumbles yet, but, you know, just some hard matchups there. The Shadow Kings were getting us. Is this a Surfer deck? That'd be cool. Can we get a red shift, baby? Makes life 1,000. I just accidentally snapped. That is not what I meant to do. I did not mean to snap. This is a terrible hand. I was looking at my second screen and just clicking around like an idiot. Just absolutely clicking around like a total moron, and I accidentally snapped, guys, and I have the worst hand on earth. If I don't draw Sif or something, Corvus Glaive, I am so cooked. Corvus Glaive is a fantastic card to see, but I am still potentially quite cooked. Hit Agatha and... yes, Isan. Oh, actually, not bad, dude. Not bad. Okay, not bad, dude. Not bad. We can go Blink now into Hela already sometimes. Sometimes Ghost Rider. But that's okay. Hela is still great, I think. Isan would pull an Ebony Blade, which is enough points that you feel pretty confident because the opponent's board's like half locked out anyway. Accidental snaps for the win, guys. We're at a 0.79 cube average, by the way, right now, which is still quite high. Do we get Hela? We always seem to get Ghost Rider, not Hela. Like, Blink, I know you don't pick the next highest card cost, but it sure seems like it sometimes. So 22 mid. Boy, hand is kind of turned into like these both being at 9 means no Scar. Like, how terrible was that? Sucks. Sif hits death, which it doesn't really change anything for Hela, but it just, you know, it's a free 5 power right, I guess. You need to find Hela here, honestly, man. Gambit's terrible. Iron Man. How the heck do I win the other? They win the other 2 spots? It's literally just Scar Right's the best I can do. I don't know. Not good. I think it's kind of okay, but it's not good. This feels like a Mr. Negative deck that just didn't do anything. I don't know, dude. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, okay. Accidental cube gain. That's it. Are we 1 away again? Yeah, we're 1 off again from Infinite. Okay. Surely we get there this time, right? Surely there's no more Shadow King army to stop us. Surely we get there. I thought we were gonna be done 20 minutes ago. That's what happens, though. Okay, Black Knight Corvus Slave's a good start. I can live with that. We would love a red shift still, but we need good stuff in hand too, I guess. Don't need to snap here, right? Just take the 1, I think. Any or 2, whatever. You don't want to introduce risk that puts you behind when you just don't need it. You know, just do your thing. Negative zone, probably better for us than most people, honestly, so I'm okay with that. Chamber Hospice is like impossible to win unless you get maybe like a Gambit. Ooh, Asgard Besieged. Letting the opponent win this actually might make left, like if they, you know, this goes to like 30 or something insane. I can't really beat that outside of Gambit exactly, so I guess we just don't want to discard Hela and Ghost Rider here. One of the, you know, save one of the other. Definitely want to lose Agatha Isan, I guess. But a big destroyer will certainly help. Oh, that lets us play Agatha either way next turn, so that's nice. Do not tell me we lost Hela Ghost Rider. I can't. Hela Blink is also pretty terrible. But maybe saved a little bit by wave here, because now Right's super strong. And then we just kind of need to get strong mid. Which, oh god, Agatha, you idiot. I forgot you're playing yourself, you goon. I mean, at least you're out of hand, but I still got to pull back mid, which... Isan pulls Ebony Blade. Ghost Rider can still pull a Hela too, but it's so hard to beat that chamber, man. Interestingly, the Isan Ebony Blade just does tie theirs mid, which doesn't feel especially compelling to me. Blink. Does Blink reference Agatha? I think, right? But you could maybe go like red shift into Ghost Rider. But the thing is, like, negative zone makes that so bad, right? Like, you just really don't want to do that. And then like Hela Blink's bad too, you know? That's like you almost have to go for the win here as opposed to here, because Chamber, like, he's just so big potentially. This pulls Ebony Blade, you're at 22, 28, and you finish with a Scar? And it's like, Scar is not really big enough to win, man. How big does Chamber get, you know? I don't know yet. I'm really scared. Opponent snapped this up. We should maybe retreat, but I just kind of want to see it out, man. Oh my god, they committed even more cards. Chamber's too big. Chamber's too big, man. I gotta somehow win mid, and I can't because Isan's too big. Chamber's gonna gain like 30 points, man. But I can't win mid either, you know? That's the problem, is like, how do you ever win? Chamber's how many points? Oh, Ebony Blade. Oh my god, I didn't know that actually worked. Oh, whoa. We're learning something a little late here, I guess. Does 46 hold? I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure this does not ever hold. I don't think this ever happens, right? I don't think this works. I can actually turn Redshift into a Gambit, I think, off Blink. That might actually make the difference if it hits a card left, dude. I don't know how big this chamber is, but it's 1,000,000 points. I might actually be able to turn this into a Gambit and win the game off Blink. How does this work, dude? Blink hits Redshift, right? Turns into Gambit. No, you idiot! How big is that? Oh, it's too big. There's no way. It's like, no way. They win mid though, and Galactus grows, don't they? Oh no, they win mid and Galactus grows. No! Oh my god! Dude, they hit the actual nuts. The Galactus Hospice is so crazy. Chamber wasn't actually even that big. I just needed Gambit to hit literally any card left. That's my fault. I should have retreated like we knew. I just had to see it out. I let the greed get me. I let the video get me instead of playing. Like right now we'd be 2 cubes off, right? If we'd retreated for 1, which is the smart thing to do. And instead I'm like 5 cubes off or whatever. Oh my god, dude. This deck, I actually kind of, I don't know, man. I kind of hate Hela decks if I think about it. There's just so much uncontrollable stuff. So many 50-50s, so many things. Like I thought, I mean, it's still pretty easy to be honest. Like it's not like it's hard, but we're also just not playing to the featured location, which I hate featured locations. I'm basically getting really tilted. No, I think you go Corvus Glaive to try to hit Agatha, right? Or at least advance your plan. Thankfully we don't have Hela here, so that's good news. Gambit's really bad for Black Knight. Jeez. Death's okay though. We can live with death. Blink also good here. Could already hit a Hela. It seemingly always gets Ghost Rider though. It seemingly knows. Let's go ahead and play Blink left too to really lock in on this zombie power, man. Dude, I don't understand why Morbius gets... Oh, I can't play Blink. It's Agatha still, you idiot. I don't know why this gains points off Hospice. Changes to card power are doubled here. I would argue this isn't really a change to its power. Like, obviously it's gaining power, but it doesn't seem right to me. I'm just like getting really tilted because I thought this video was going to be over 40 minutes ago and it's still going. So I'm really tilted. We also lost the zombie power man because of Agatha. So here we go. Agatha here. There's still Hela top deck's pretty bad at this stage. Morbius really hard to beat. Ebony Blade, I guess, does a gain, goes up to 6, but still not very good for Isan, is it? Weapon H is down to 3. I am like just completely zoning out on this game right now. Scar is pretty great. I mean, I like that this covers 3 across, right? But it might be hard. I don't know how many good discards they have here. Does Weapon H go mid? No, that means we lose. Weapon H goes left. Yeah, that's more than enough. Bro, I'm... Okay, dude, I'm like crazy giga tilted now. We're now down 7 cubes. Again from Infinite because of 1 roll here and there. The Infinite climb is frustrating, guys, to be honest, man. It started out so easy. Whoa, okay. What on earth do you have to do to draw Redshift in this deck, man? I started out thinking this deck was super easy and fun, and now as the more I play, the more I hate it. I hate this deck. I actually just get so frustrated playing this deck every time, and I forget. It started out so fun, and now I hate it. I hate it, dude. I hate it. It's so frustrating because you can't control anything. Thena? Oh man, end of turn is a lot of points. Let's go ahead and snipe that Thena, right? We can do it. We're gonna lose Agatha and snipe that Thena. I know it. Costa's a scary card too. Thena? Good hit for Black Knight, actually. That's... Oh, baby! Okay, that's one of their big scalers denied. Can I just win this on raw points now? No, because Agatha's an idiot. No, I can't. I mean, actually, it's probably good news she played that there, right? That's fine. It's not the best spot, I guess, but... Double Fantastic are still a lot of points, though. Ebony Blade has to go mid, which means we don't really get to benefit from Sinister London at all. Don't get the benefit from Isan at all. Hela is like not good enough for Sinister London, right? I think we just lose the Fantastic Cars here. Ah, dude, my will to play this game just basically went to 0 after that one game. My focus is gone. My energy's gone. Like, I just have no desire to play anymore. Like, double Fantastic Car is too good. I'm just, like, I have no energy to play. There's no way 24 random points wins. Hey, what a good hand, dude. Insane hand. I'm snapping right now on this hand. This is an insane hand. Sakar ripping Hela would be the only really bad news. Everything else is totally fine. I guess Lady Sif into Hela is also kind of bad news if I think about it. Oh god. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Come on. Oh, okay. That's good. Does make Redshift a little weird, but we don't care. We do want to contest that Quicksilver ASAP, but they also got a free Darkhawk, which is super spooky. We can bring back the Ghost Rider off Hela and just get a free 4 cost to play here, maybe. Maybe something good. First Steps is really big. Thing is, you know what? Thing's okay. Can live with it. Hit a Gambit right now. Hit that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't hit Hela. Don't hit Hela. Don't hit Hela. Hit Darkhawk and the Thing. Hey! Like, what is happening? What is actually happening? I mean, I guess I did maybe prefer Scar if I think about it. Thing already had a card in the pool, but that's what I asked for, so I can't complain. I'm still not mad. So this needs to hit... Well, it's going to hit Isan, which doesn't have anything to pull, but he is just a big boy. Maybe we trust that actually here too. Just hold down that Galactus, and then we rip Hela. Hela's not crazy right now, actually, but she's solid, and it really contests Quantum Realm in particular. So this hits Isan. That makes me really big right. 20 to 6. Deny that dude. And then I think you trust 26 to 6, right? That's Galactus wasn't big enough. You're getting quite a few points spread out elsewhere. This should be fine. This is for 8 cubes, by the way. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Oh my god. Do we trust 8? Do we trust 8, baby? We have to. We cannot lose, right? It's literally impossible to lose. Yes, dude. What an insane... This is infinite, right? I think we're 8 cubes down. Are you kidding me? What an insane game. I called every shot. Unbelievable game for infinite, dude. What the heck, dude? I had a crazy good run, and then I had a stretch, which I may edit down because this video got too long. Had a crazy tilting middle stretch, and then finished on an 8 cube just banger, which is crazy. That means in total, by the way, while recording this video, I actually went 9-9, which is wild, but I finished up 14 cubes or something. Is that right? I feel like, I was, well, I think maybe 13 or 16, 12 since I started recording, but 14 total. Because I think I started at 98 flat, and I'm top 2K, baby. Let's go, dude. Early infinite this month. Heck yes, dude. Heck yes. So was it easy? In some ways, no, but in other ways, yes. Just close your eyes and pray, and like Hela will win you games. I had a 0.74 cube average, which is, I guess, actually pretty easy if you think about it.